Hello everyone, welcome to John Mac Classroom. In this video, I'm going to discuss the example for polynomial. So given the situation, polynomial px has a remainder 3 when divided by x plus 3. So for this case, we have the situation, so px over x plus 3, which is equal to qx plus with the remainder where we have 3 over x plus with the 3. So that is a situation. Continue. Find the remainder of px plus 2 when divided by x plus 3. So for this case, again, repeat the situation. So we have px plus with the 2 over x plus 3. So kindly focus on the red in color. So we can split the situation. So we have px over x plus with the 3. Plus we have 2 over x plus with the 3. So that is the situation. So kindly focus on the green in color on the left hand side. As we all know, the px over x plus 3 actually equals to qx plus with 3 over x plus 3. So for this case, we can substitute the situation. So it will have qx plus with 3 over x plus with the 3 plus with 2 over x plus with the 3. So finally, the question is asking, what is the remainder when the px plus with the 2 divided by x plus 3? So we are focusing on the remainder. So the situation, px plus with the 2 over x plus 3 is equals to qx plus with 5 over x plus 3. So the remainder for this case would be 5. So that is the answer for the question A. So for the question B, we have the polynomial p sub 1 x is equals to x cubed plus ax squared minus 5bx minus 7 has a factor x minus 1 and the remainder r1 when divided by x plus 1. So kindly rewrite the situation. So we have p sub 1 bracket. If we substitute the x is equals to 1 and we will have 0 because it's a factor. Next, we have p sub 1 bracket. We have the negative 1 for the value of x and we will have r sub 1. While for the p sub 2 x, where we have x cubed minus ax squared plus with the bx plus with the 6 has the remainder r2 when divided by x minus 1. So for this case, we have p1 which is equals to r sub 2. Find the value of the constant a and b if we have the situation r sub 1 plus with the r sub 2 which is equals to 5. Hence, obtain the 0 for the function p sub 1 x. So kindly substitute the situation into the p sub 1. So for this case, if the value of x is equals to 1, so we will have 1 plus with the a minus 5b minus 7 equals to 0. Simplify. So a minus 5b, we have negative 6 on the left. So rearrange, we will have positive 6. So that is the first equation. Continue. For the second part, with the negative x. P sub 1 bracket, we have negative 1 for the value of x, which is equals to r sub 1. So kindly substitute. So we will have negative 1 plus with the a plus with 5b minus 7 is equals to r1. So kindly rearrange and simplify the situation. So a plus with the 5b minus 8 is equals to r1. So rearrange the situation. So for this case, we notice that we have the second equation. So as we can see, a is equals to 6 plus with the 5b. So we may substitute the situation. So in here, we will have 6 plus with the 5b plus with the 5b minus 8 is equals to r1. So simplify. So we will have 10b minus 2 is equals to r1. So proceed. Focus on the p sub 2. So if we substitute the value 1, so we will have 1 minus a plus with the b plus with the 6 is equals to r sub 2. Simplify. So b minus a plus with the 7 is equals to r sub 2. Next, we can simplify the situation by substituting the a. So in this case, we have b minus, again, bracket, we have 6 plus 5b plus with the 7 is equals to r2. r sub 2. So simplify, we have negative 6 then we have negative 4b plus with the 7 equals to r sub 2. So finally, we have negative 4b plus with the 1 equals to r sub 2. So kindly substitute the situation for this part and this part into r sub 1 plus r sub 2 equals to 5. So we will have r sub 1, which is 10b minus 2, plus we have the r sub 2, negative 4b plus with the 1 equals to 5. So simplify, 6b minus 1 equals to 5. So 6b equals to 6 and b is equals to 1. Then substitute the situation into this part. So finally, the value of a is equals to, we have 11. If we substitute, b is equals to 1. Next, kindly refers to the question asking about the p sub 1. So in here, the p sub 1 is equals to, so we have x to the power of 3, then we have the value of a, which is the 11, so plus 11 x squared, then minus 5x minus with the 7. And do remember, we have the x minus 1 is a factor for p sub 1 x. Refers to the question, hence obtain the 0 for the p sub 1. So what we have to do is to make use of the long division to factorize the situation for p sub 1. Again, so here we have the x squared. So we will have x to the power of 3 minus x squared. So simplify the situation. So we will have 12x squared minus 5x minus 7. Continue. Plus we have 12x. So for this case, 12x squared minus 12x. So if we simplify, so we will have 7x minus 7. So finally, plus with the 7. So 7x minus 7. So we will have the remainder 0. So rewrite the situation. P sub 1x is equals to, we have x squared plus 12x plus with the 7 as a quotient, multiply with x minus 1. So that is a situation. So for this part, my suggestion is to completing the square. So for this case, p sub 1x is equals to bracket x squared plus with the 12x plus bracket square minus bracket square plus with the 7 bracket x minus 1. So refers to this part, we have 12x. So in here we have 12 over 2, which is equals to 6. Same goes to this part. So simplify. So p sub 1x is equals to bracket, we have x plus with the 6 bracket square minus 36 plus with the 7 multiply with x minus 1. So if we simplify the situation, and we will have bracket x plus with the 6 squared minus 36 plus with the 7, so we will have negative 29 multiply with x minus 1. So the question mentioned that find the zeros. So meaning that when y equals to 0, so when y is equals to 0, so here we will have 0 equals to x plus with the 6 square minus 29, and y equals to 0, so x minus 0, x minus 1 equals to 0. So referring to the left hand side, we have x plus with the 6 equals to, we have square root of 29 with the positive negative. Continue, x is equals to negative 6 plus with the square root of 29 as the first root. The second root would be x is equals to negative 6 minus with the square root of 29. The third one would be x is equals to 1. So the zeros are negative 6 plus with the square root of 29, negative 6 minus with square root of 29, and finally we have 1. So those are the zeros. So here we are, and thanks for watching.